Rocker Pat here. Alright guys, it's Sunday morning. Thought I'd get this old 1886 SS Monte Carlo out and take her for a quick rip down to the donut shop. Let's see what we got going on here. This is my 1986 Monte Carlo SS. And yeah, that sticker's been on there a long time. I put that sticker on there probably 8 or 9 years ago. So, if you can see, it's got air conditioning. I got brand new tires on it. I put new tires on this car beginning of the year, and this is the first time it's actually left the garage. We got 18s all the way around. It's got 245s up front, 245 18 ZR18s, and 295 ZR18s in the rear. Yeah, it needs a paint job. You know, it is what it is. Cars are cars. They're not ever perfect. One of these days it'll get perfect. Let's get inside of it. We'll fire it up, and let's go back to the shop and have some donuts this morning. It's Sunday morning, time for a ride. Interior wise, it's okay. It's got a few problems. Typical cracked dash like all these cars have. If you got one that ain't got a cracked dash, then that thing's been sitting inside the garage its whole life. Down here in Texas, they all crack. Let's see. It's got air conditioning, like I said. All the gauges work except for the tachometer, the oil pressure, the temperature, and the speedometer. So basically 2 gauges work. Check engine, service engine soon light's always on. We can probably guess why that is. The windows roll up slow, like they all do. Probably need to replace the motors. But other than that, it's a cool car. Let's talk about what we got for drivetrain. Drivetrain is, well, let's start in the ass end and work our way forward. In the rear, we got a 373. Coupled up to a 200 R4 that I've rebuilt. When I got the car, somebody had the wrong drive shaft in it. They had a drive shaft that should have gone for a 350 turbo in there, and it was 1 inch too long. And I had to take it down, and it crammed all the guts of the transmission. Now the transmission had been rebuilt, but it had crammed all the guts forward and just chewed the inside of the transmission up. I got another transmission. Past that car. Y'all know how it is. Got another transmission, put it in the car. It wasn't all that great, so rebuilt this one. Got her working real good. Then when I first bought this car, the engine was a leaker. It had exhaust manifolds on it that were just puking exhaust out of it. It just had problems. When I bought the car from the people I bought the car from, which by the way, I paid more for this car than any other car I've bought in my life. I paid $2,000 for this car. And essentially it wasn't even you couldn't drive it. They had the spark plug wires cross-wired on the cap, so that was one reason why it ran like shit. But other than that, it just ran like shit. This car, when I pulled the engine out and ran all the numbers, I found out that it was a 1970 400, small block 400. So, as you might imagine, I was pleased about that. Not pleased with this traffic in front of me, but we're about to fix that. guess it was about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, I pulled this engine out and rebuilt it. So now I have it's a 60 over 400, and I doubt that I even have 500 miles on this engine in that round of time. I hardly drive this car. I should drive it more, but my dog don't like riding in it. And I really don't have any place to go other than take it for a quick cruise. I don't go out at night. I don't go to the bars or anything like that. So it looked like my alarm woke us up there. Hope y'all didn't hear that. But this is like a highway car. You know, it just does so good on the highway. No vibrations, especially since I put new tires on it. It rides smooth. If I was going to go out of town, take a long trip, power tour or something like that, this would probably be the car I'd want to ride in. Not just because it's got air conditioning, which, hell yeah, that helps. But it's just smooth. These Monte Carlos have always been smooth. Always. I remember when I started working at Mike Hall Chevrolet in '86. Man, I wanted one of these cars. For all those that are worried about me speeding, I just got to say, right ahead of us, right there where that flag is, the constables. The whole fleet of them right there. Come and get the coppers! Oh, look, there's an Oldsmobile over there. Oh, look, some boys are out there fishing in the pond. Anyway, ain't got much to talk about today. It's a Sunday morning, we're out for a cruise. It's about the only time in this city that you can even drive a car. Other than that, it's traffic. In about another hour, it's going to be too much traffic. You'll be singing the old I Can't Drive 55. 1 foot on the brake and 1 on the gas. Hey! When there's too much traffic, I can't pass, no. So I try my best to make legal moves when that black and white comes across my groove again. Oh yeah, gonna write me up for 125. Post my face, wanted dead or alive. Take my license, all that jive. I can't drive 55. All right, boys, we're back in the garage. We're about to have some donuts this morning. My dog's probably waiting for that dozen donut holes that I bought him because he likes his donuts as much as I do. He might not like this car, but he likes the donuts. All right, guys, y'all keep rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking, and I'm gonna keep grinding it down. Talk to y'all next time.